Hello, Dan. My name is Adira Pierce, and we are going to introducing our new airlines. The name is Blue Sky Airlines. Okay, I will going to explain you why it is required for the Indian market because it generates economic growth, creates jobs, and facilitates international trades and tourism. The airline transport industry also supported the total of 65.5 million jobs globally. It provides 10.2 million direct jobs. Airlines, air navigation service providers, and the airport directly employed around the 3.5 million jobs people. The civil aviation's aerospace sectors employed 1.2 million people. A further 5.6 million people worked in other on-airport positions, and the rest 55.3 million indirect and induced and tourism-related jobs were supported by aviation. And the market size and the future opportunities. The India is expected to overtake China and the US as the world's third largest market or air passenger market in the next 10 years. By 2030, according to the IATA. The global impact of COVID-19 has been unexpected and the market has been massive. So the market witnessed a decreasing in demand for airport analytics software service due to the disruptions of new aircraft deliveries. So the benefits of big data analytics, where airlines together are real-time responses to current and the future market demands. So better planning, improved decision making, and clear understanding, monitoring of all key performance drivers. So with the achievement of this, the airlines will lower operating expenses, achieving the market competitiveness and the increased profit margins. The next one is the passenger traffic. We saw the pandemic makes a profound impact on the overall number of airline passenger, but the 2021 was continue to bring positive changes to the industry, and with that an increase in airline passengers transportations. However, it won't be until 2023 that passengers number are expected to reach pre-COVID-19 level. Thank you. The rest will continue by Altaf.
Hello, I'm going to speak about the type of airline and business model. The type of airline we have chosen is Airbus 330neo. The reason we have chosen A330neo is because it's more fuel efficient, more comfortable. Our business model is low-cost carrier. Low-cost carrier is an airline that offers generally low fares in exchange for eliminating many traditional passenger services. It is cheaper compared to traditional airlines. Low-cost airline usually travel to smaller airports. This means that parking is going to be significantly cheaper, as the larger airports will charge you more for parking space. It can improve the accessibility of destinations, stimulates suppressed demand, and offer transportation attractive to lower income residents. The airlines will operate in domestic and regional areas in India. The next will be explained by.
So I'll be talking about the competitors of our airlines. We have chosen around 3 of them to be our first competitors. The first one is AirAsia India. The headquarters of these are located at Bangalore, Karnataka. It owns a fleet size of 100, which includes Airbus A320 Neo and A321 Neo and some more of these types. The second one is Indigo Airlines. Its headquarters are located at Gurgaon, Haryana, India. It owns a fleet size of 282 aircrafts and also includes some aircrafts like Airbus 320 Neo, Airbus 321 Neo, and more of these. And the next one is Ryanair. Its headquarters are located at Swords, Dublin, Republic of Ireland. It owns a fleet size of 499 aircrafts. Boeing 737, 737 MAX 200 are some of the types of aircrafts operated by them. The next will be
Hello, I'm here to explain about this SWOT analysis of Blue Skies Airlines. First is strength. So, and the first point of strength is highly profitable. As we know that we have fair rate of rise and increase passenger, it can be highly profitable for our airlines. Next is safety and speed. It is because of high speed and traveling with a minimum time that we require to travel for a country. It is also a strength of our airline. And next is weakness of airlines, weak infrastructure. As we know that the countries are developing day by day. Our airline is new to the industry and we have had to develop our airlines. Then it is opportunities. So opportunities of our Blue Skies airline is growth in the tourism industry. Nowadays, we know that the tourism is increasing day by day, and the rate of passengers traveling to the world is increasing. So it is an opportunity for our airlines. Then it is better technology. We know that the world is developing and the expansion rate is increasing. And also the technology which is used for the airlines is increasing, and it can also be the opportunities for our airlines. And next third point is expansion. With the rise of globalization in industries, we get better and better, and airlines are reached to the every nook and corners of the world. Then it is threats for the airline. First is COVID-19 pandemic. As we know that since after 2 years, we are suffering from the COVID-19, and it is also a threat for the airlines. Though we have strict border rules, which falls under the like government rules and conditions, etc. Then it is increased competition. We have a lot of competition in the market. As we know that it is our newest airline in the aviation industry. We have to be more strong and we have to overcome over the other airlines. Then it is weather. We know that the weather cannot be stable. We cannot predict about the weather. Weather may be due to the strong current, wind, hurricanes, tornado, etc. This may result in the cancellation of flight, and it also be the threat for our airlines. Next will be explained by Sheikh.
My topic is hub airport. The hub airport for our airlines is Kempegowda International Airport at Bangalore. It is the third biggest airport in India. It contains about every part of South India, like Tamil Nadu, Goa, Calicut, Kochi, etc. It currently we have only one hub airport. We may plan another airport in coming future.
Yes, myself, I'm Arjun. My topic is SWOT analysis of our airline. Now, in that first strength, first let's go through generated income. Okay, generated income is like one thing we'll all known as that airlines are one of the profitable companies. Our incoming level must be very generate, and because the fare airlines are very generate, many people who haven't traveling in an airplane with their entire lives traveling of an airplanes dream them to achieve their dreams and they can't afford their fare. Let's go to second point. Helps in tourism growth. Helps in tourism growth is like when it comes to traveling entire commitment with the airlines, like available of easy for transportations according to their estimate 50% among domestic and 25% with international travelers. Let's go to third point in strength, fastest mode of transport. Yeah, one thing that we have agreed to that airplanes are the fastest mode than transportation, but that more is not equal to their essentials. Let's go for weakness. Weakness first point is like require a huge investment. The airline is one of those industries that require a huge early investment to start their group of shareholders or to group any contacted with their other togethers. Let's go for the next point, competitive industries. Competitive industries in this off seasons, small airlines companies have to reduce the traveling fare, to reduce the fare as well, attracting their customers. Require huge force require huge force, or airline companies require a huge force to operation with the time. Multiple departments for performing the multiple tasks at the same time. Let's go for opportunity. Opportunity attract new investors. As we know as that airlines industries is a very profitable business, growing consistently over same time. Partnership with other agency in airlines, we should be like partner, and we should keep airline companies have direct and contact with their oil companies, and there are a very cost to supplier, and it operational with them can get better with them. Market expansion. The airline industry already works beyond the borders. The management should not be as an opportunity to expand their graphical market into their new airports and target more people. Threat like COVID-19 pandemic. The current pandemic of COVID-19 has caused been lockdown for airport and airlines. The people are stuck in the country spending their savings money. Environmental threat. Environmental threat is like an airline industry is helpless to the environment. For instance, to with the towards the heavy and storms with the strong wind and could result in the form of delays. Government intervention. Government policies can interview with the airline industry have a very bad impact of the instances government pressure the lower influences and the break of delays flight due to the security officials. Next Ashwin will explain.
So I'll be explaining about the plan of execution. So we are planning to start our operation from October 2023. The reason we have chosen October because October is a month of festivals, and there are so many festivals such as Dasara, Navaratri, Diwali, Onam, etc. And there will be so many passengers traveling from different countries, different areas, and there will be an increase in passenger traffic. And I think this is the best time to start an airline. And the initial operating routes will be from Bangalore to Kannur, Bangalore to Mumbai, Bangalore to Hyderabad, Bangalore to Chennai, Mumbai to Bangalore, Mumbai to Kannur, and Chennai to Calicut. We have 4 aircraft from Bangalore since it is our hub. And the initial operating aircraft will be Airbus A330neo, and we have a fleet size of 7 aircrafts. We have chosen Airbus A330neo is because it's more fuel efficient, more comfortable, and can accommodate more passengers compared to its rivalries. The next slide will be explained by Tamiz.
I will be speaking about key regulatory bodies of India. Ministry of Civil Aviation. The ministry is responsible for the overall formulation of legislations, national policies and programs for the development of and regulation of the aviation sector. The second one is Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA. The DGCA is a statutory body primarily dealing with the regulation of the air transport services within or to or from India. Bureau of Civil Aviation Security, BCAS. The BCAS is the statutory authority responsible for laying down standards and measures of ensuring security of civil flights and both domestic and international levels. Fourth one is the Airport Economic Regulatory Authority of India, AERA. The AERA was set up to regulate tariffs for aeronautical services. Fifth one, Airports Authority of India, AAI. The AAI is responsible for the design, operations, and development of domestic as well as international airports in India. It also responsible for passenger facilities and maintenance of runway, taxiway, aprons, etc. at the airports.
Permissions and license. Eligibility criteria for commencing airport operations. Indian citizen. Company or a body corporate. There, that is a registered and its principal place in within India. That the company should be registered within India to start a business, whose chairman and list two or thirds directors are Indian citizens, whose substitutional ownership and effective control is vested in Indian nationals. The sectoral caps and other conditions foreign direct investment policy shall be applied for foreign investors. Permissions and license. License required. Airworthy license. An airworthy certificate is an FFA document which grants authorization to operate an aircraft. Operating permit by DGCA and issuing authorizations for carriage of dangerous goods. NOC from an civil aviation ministry. An NOC is nothing but a non-objection certificate for height clearance for building and structures around the civil airports.
So let's talk about the future of aviation in India. Let's talk about the impact of COVID. When the pandemic started spreading across the country, all the scheduled international flights and domestic passenger flights were suspended from March 23 and March 25th. To survive the pandemic included crisis, all airlines took measures like firings or pay cuts in 2020. CAPA India projected in October that the Indian aviation industry will lose a combined USD 6 to 6.5 billion in the financial year 2021, of which airlines will account for US dollars 4 to 4.5 billion. As a result, the government's plan to sell Air India has been hit. So let's talk about the different government schemes that the government implemented to for the betterment of the airports. This was implemented by the NCAP, the National Civil Aviation Policy of 2016. NABH, the Next Gen Airports for Bharat Nirman, is a government initiative to expand airport capacity more than 5 times to handle 1 billion trips a year. In the next 10 to 15 years, they are going to do this. Gift City advantage for aviation sector, aircraft leasing and tax incentives available in Gift City. Also regional connectivity schemes. Thank you.